Hey, look at me. Look at me. You don't need to make Instagram reels, okay? You don't need to make TikToks. You don't need to make a YouTube channel, NFTs. You don't even need to make the camera, the photos, Twitter post and get it retweeted to oblivion.
Really, man?
Okay, I'm sorry a little bit. The irony of me saying this. I've built pretty much my entire career on social media. I do want to communicate one thing. Your business, your brand, or your art doesn't need these things in order to be successful. I recently made a short film about this sentiment that we can't think clearly and make the stuff that we want to make, or the stuff that we're capable of making if we're constantly scrolling through an endless sea of all the same thing. Now, things go viral because people have really good ideas, but when that good idea gets seen, then everyone starts copying it or doing variations of it, making you feel like you need to also copy it or make a variation of it. And I think that's silly. Like this pose. Now, if you follow my online stuff regularly, you may be thinking to yourself, is Eric okay? He seems to be going through some existential crisis. I'm not. I've been doing therapy for months, and I feel like I'm finally okay with not caring at all how much I post online and when I do it. We're obviously all at different stages, and my advice for each person is going to be different because of that. But in the meantime, take some time to just shut it down, shut it off, and get bored. And I was able to do that recently with the short film about my phone ruining my creativity and my buddy Gene's short film about the importance and sentiment of taking the quote-unquote perfect photo. In the meantime, my absence from YouTube has given me the ability to take on new commercial work that's triggering the beginning process of us furnishing our entire studio with insane furniture. And I also took 3 days to rescan all of my film negatives from the last year and a half. And I've done all of this to clear my mind of the weight of knowing that I need to get those things done. And it's also given me the time to slow down and prepare myself for all that's coming this year, mulling through creative ideas, structuring my schedule, and investing in actual relationships here at Creative Club. So here's the golden existential millennial question. What do you want to do? Does making Instagram reels excite you? Is it an exciting way you want to promote your business? 2018, Eric would have said yes. 2022, Eric, what year is it? I don't want to do it now.
I think he said 2020 in the last clip.
Something to think about, something I want to challenge you with. People build their businesses entirely organically without social media or with very little social media these days. I mean, like, I know people, 6-figure businesses more without any or very little social media. It's possible with relationships. Building relationships with people in your industry, helping them out, them referring work to you. Now, yeah, social media can just like basically be steroids for your business. I think it's just good to note that it can be either way. And either way is right or wrong. So go ahead and use a social media platform or two if you want to, or if you feel like it's going to promote your business or your brand more. My advice to you, try to turn it all off for a little bit to figure out your creative voice. I use the phrase lean into what makes you different on this channel all the time, but you can't lean into what makes you different if you don't turn it all off and figure out what your creative voice is. So turn it all off, sit down, sit in silence, and figure out what you're going to do differently on these platforms versus just spewing out everything that everybody else does on it as well. Know that the little apps that you're always clicking on that little rectangle every single day give you a false sense of omnipresence, and you don't need to keep tabs on everything that everybody's doing in the world all the time, okay? It's dumb. I have a lot of really exciting stuff coming on this channel this year that I'm really excited to share with you all. I just don't know when I'm going to post it all because I don't want to commit to a schedule. I love you all. See you soon, whenever that is. Okay, bye.